Hello all, I'm Ultraviolent 4. This is part 9 of MuNe, and this is quite the entrance we've got to Spider 4. We need to leave. We can't be here. If that Moth of Wrath berserks all these guys, we're in for a lot of trouble. So we're gonna go up. I'm gonna X off that stair so we don't accidentally go back down there. Alright, so what's going on with this one? We're training a little bit more evocations. I'm going to get it up to 10. I've been using Wands of Paralysis as my main means to try to avoid being confused by tarantellas. And so far it's been pretty successful. I haven't been confused once. Let's touch some wood. There we go. My desk is wood, so that wasn't a bamboozle there. That was actually touching wood. Alright, and then once I've got my evocations to 10 and my short blades to 8, which is where our quick blade hits min delay, I'm going to start training ice magic to get simulacrum castable. Alright, let's go. Spider 4, the snail has been caught. Maybe not. Come here. Alright, let's not fight all these dudes at once. I don't mind fighting maybe 2 at a time. And they get pretty wrecked by this quick blade of pain. Alright, well we've got all 3. It's fine. Alright, so I know the Moth of Wrath was down there somewhere. This looks like a very open Spider 4. At least what we can see at the moment, which is a bit worrying. Like it to be tight corners so we don't get the whole floor being Moth of Wrath berserked at once. Hell yeah, stabs. Okay, let's get this guy too. Can't. Alright, so this door here is going to be our the way to go to the end vault. So I'm going to X that out now, and we'll do that at the end. Come on. Okay, there's the Moth of Wrath. It's alright when there's nothing else for it to zerk. So we got lucky there. This this Wand of Paralysis is empty. So I'm going to chuck that one out. And then put one of my other wands on that one. I keep all my wands on the same letter, so I don't have to think about it too hard. I can just, man, even more of them. That's right. I remember now. I saw that at the end. Alright. We can fight this guy pretty easily with this much backup. So even more Wands of Paralysis. I'm going to ID that as well. We've got 22, 12, and 11. Alright, I'm going to drop Polymorph as well. If there's a wand that I'm going to be wanting to use my recharge scrolls on, it's going to be Wand of Clouds. Or maybe even Wand of Acid. Speaking of which, let's drop that empty one. Alright, I can auto-explore around now. We've got the Moth of Wrath and we know that the entrance vault is behind a door. The thing to note about this door is most things in Spider's Nest can't open it. But, hey, speak of the devil. Entropy Weavers can, so you need to be wary of them. Alright, I've got an Entropy Weaver coming at the same time as a Tarantella. I think I'm just going to chuck down Clouds. I want to hit, and I guess I don't really want to hit my zombie. Alright. I want to try to hit the Entropy Weaver and the Tarantella at the same time. Alright, yep, that's good. Alright. I like how he's sitting in the fire, the Entropy Weaver, getting hit by all my zombies, and he's still choosing to hit me with the corrode. These guys are just insatiable. Alright, we got some new packs down here. No Tarantellas though, so that's okay. That's a tarantella. I'm just gonna step behind my zombies. Yeah, they can deal with it. Alright, looks like it's time to head in. The thing I'm most afraid of, probably, if not for Moss of Wrath, it's spark wasps. Well, I guess I'm afraid of tarantellas too, but let's see. Yeah, no, I'm definitely afraid of tarantellas. I'm gonna instruct my zombies to get the tarantella. Okay, good. And this isn't too bad, as long as I'm not getting shot to death by the electric eel. Alright, I think my zombies are taking care of it. Yeah, good. I wonder if the electric eel zombie can leave water. I'm gonna say no, but we didn't get to find out. This does look like it's a standard spider vault, where we'll have a bit of a loop around here, and there'll be another door at the end with the end vault in it. Go zombies. Good. That's Arachne. She's not the scariest ever, because she uses Venom Vault and Poison Arrow, which we're immune to, but she is still kind of scary. You can see she's marked as red. She blinks around, so she's very hard to pin down, and her ensnare webs you. So it's more dangerous when you have other spiders around as well, because she'll web you and then say the wolf spiders will be hitting you. I think with this many zombie spider zombies, we should be fine. I could hit her with an acid, but I think that's probably okay. Just check. Oh wow, I have a 90% chance to Agni her. Okay, we've got her. Alright, we'll go again. Okay, she's only got a quarter HP, and now she's just gonna get, wailed on by all my spiders, so that was fine. Okay. No tarantellas, we're good. Step behind my zombie to eat the orb of destruction. There's something down there. Okay, it's alright. Just keeping this army rolling right now. Okay, that's a ghost moth. I'm gonna put on my see invisible ring. And I want to be off the water, because if I fight while I'm in the water, my attacks are going to have a chance to miss. None of my zombies see invis, so they can't really help me here. I'm on my own. Good. Let's go more int. Always more int. Especially when, due to the casting penalty of our large shield, it's harder than it normally would be for us to cast. Oh, we lost all our zombies. It's okay. So I want to do the room last. And it's a similar thing. This door can't be opened usually, but if there are entropy weavers in there, it can be. Ooh, that's too many. That's way too many. What do I do here? I can attempt to enslave this guy. I got him, but now I've got two tarantellas on top of me. What if I enslave one of the other ones? Okay, that's fine. The reason I didn't mind letting one tarantella hit me once there, because I was going to have friends with me, even if I then got confused. So I'm just going to step back, and it's still attacking me. That's alright. I'll instruct them to deal with this guy. And then the other tarantella. No, it's still coming at me. Okay. Look how strong they are when they start confusing. The tarantella is apparently stronger than a redback. I don't know. I live in Australia. Redbacks are pretty sketchy. I feel like they should win fights against... Well, I guess tarantella isn't a real thing, so who knows. Alright, it's time to do this room. Alright, things to note. Oh, I nearly accidentally opened it. Most of the things in here won't be able to see invis. So there's a good chance that there will be emperor scorpions, ghost moths, spark wasps, hornets sometimes. Those things can't see invis. Entropy weavers can. So going invis won't help you against those, but it will for almost everything else. So I'm going to use my invisibility. We failed it. Okay, we got it. So hopefully nothing will see us now. And if I were really afraid, I could get a corpse delivery before I went in. But I think this will probably be okay. Let's have a look. Oh, we can get stabs. No, we can't. Alright. So yeah, the other thing as well is that when you're invis, ghost moths can't see you, so they won't do their whole... yeah, I don't know why this is happening. When I'm going invis, it's making me confirm that I want to do all these things. Like, yes. Why would being invis make me not want to attack? It's bizarre. I don't know what's happening. Makes me wonder if, like, I'm doing something wrong. But anyway, so yeah, the ghost moths won't steal your mana when you're invis, which is nice. But I've got to be careful that I don't overstay my welcome here, because then everything's going to be angry. Alright, let's do a vamp drain, just to get our health back. Okay, my invis is starting to run out. I just flickered. If I do an animate dead, yeah, I get all my zombies from the stuff I've killed so far. If we could just get... Okay, we're back in view. Okay, so I want to start backing up. I don't want to fight two of them at once. Oh right, I just remembered. I can agony all these guys really well. Okay, yeah, that's way better. Why am I not agonying them? Yeah, okay. Yeah, that's much better. Why wasn't I using agony against those guys? Good question. Don't charge into this room as well. Not this time, but sometimes there'll be like a spark wasp or something in there. Heal up before you go in. Cool. So that's 2 runes. Our options now are to either go into vaults, and I like how our stats have been so destroyed by those ghost moths. That's okay though. Once upon a time, it was much harder when you got your stats rotted as a mummy. You used to have a restoration ability, but now that they come back just with experience, it's not so bad. Alright. Our evocations are nearly at 10. So yeah, our options are to go into vaults. I've only got 2 MR. I thought I had 3. Oh, because I'm just walking around with my ring of sea and viz on. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. So I've got 3 MR. I could either go into vaults or into elf. I don't know which is better. I feel like maybe elf would, at least elf 1 and 2. We got pretty good HP insofar as we have 150. We have... I thought I had a silent scroll, but apparently not. We have a couple of blinking. We have 4 blinking, wow. In case we get full damage crystal speared. And we have 3 points of MR, and we can get 4, so we can pretty reliably avoid being banished. Yeah, I'm not sure which one I would prefer. So I think I'm going to start doing some elf, but I'm just thinking, would I like to have 4 pips of MR? it's probably a little bit overkill. Or the ability to go invis. Invis is quite good in elf. All the regular elf mages can't see you, and then some of the more dangerous ones like blade masters and master archers can't see invis either. So I think none of the dancing weapons can see invis either. So I think I'll stick with invis for now. But I want to find another dagger. No, I wanted to find a rapier. Let's just search short blades. There is a rapier of Elec. Why am I not just using that? I'm worrying about branding one, but the best brand I would hope to get probably is Elec. Oh, right, because I said that I can't kill things that are Elec or negative energy. Okay, so yeah, no, that makes sense. I need something else. But that, there's a glowing rapier, but it's 140 gold. Okay, well I'm going to say that rapier of Elec is most likely to be the most highly enchanted one. It is only +1. Maybe I'll drop this then, because maybe, who knows, sometime in the future, maybe I'd like a rapier of Elec. Who knows, it's not a bad short blade. And let's grab the +1 rapier of Venom, and we'll brand that one. Got 3 brand weapon scrolls. Let's make sure we're very careful not to press A. A rapier of piercing, that will do it. So that gives us another means of killing those things like, what are they called? The demonic crawlers that are immune to RN and also Elec. Okay, cool. And I noticed that I have another enchant armor, so I'd like to put that on my Swamp Dragon scales. So now I got 25 AC, that's pretty good. Okay, time to go to Elf. Is there anything else I wanted? My shopping list is not that exciting. Yep, that's silence and deflect missiles. I don't know that we're ever doing that. Alright, into Elf. Let's go. Alright. These guys, for instance, don't see invis. So you can go invis. And again, I really don't know why this is happening. It's really bizarre. Maybe if you know, could you please tell me? But when I go invis, suddenly now it wants to confirm all my actions. So if I switch weapons, it's like really wield the dagger, yeah. Really unwield that one, yeah. And then it's gonna ask me if I attack with this, do I want to attack again? Yeah, like, what? 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 I don't know. It's really weird. I don't know if that's a setting that I've got on or something. Also, we're hearing the faint whistling of a very distant wind. That's just something I don't want anything to do with. Desolation Assault is really dangerous, and yes, I would like to attack. I don't know why this is happening. There's evocations to 10. Turn that off. It's really bizarre. Okay, we're back in view. Those guys can't see invis either. The regular archers. Like these guys, they're immune to Elec, poison, fire, cold, and negative energy. So this rapier of piercing. Okay, I want to get out of here. Apparently this earth elemental is really scary. But yeah, this rapier of piercing gives us a way to actually hurt it. And I'm going to rest off my contamination. So if I want to go invis again, I can. I think I want to. Again, similar thing, immune to Elec and negative energy. So I'll just use this rapier of piercing. Okay, we're losing to it. Let's go invis. Change of plans, and then we'll actually stab. And again, all our... Yes, wow. This is really so annoying. Are we? We're just not actually hurting this thing at all. Really evoke a wand of paralysis? Why is this happening? Yes, I really wanted to. Or at least I wanted to look at the percent chance. Magic immune, okay. But why is this happening? It's so weird. Alright, let's call in some corpses and animate them. Because apparently this glaive of flaming is too difficult for us even when we're invis. Alright. Eat some agonies. Okay, hand axe of freezing, that's fine. I'm just thinking about how I don't really want to go invis because I'm going to have to face all the warnings again. I'm really just hoping and waiting for this guy to time out so I can just kill the elf. But he's very stubborn apparently. Okay. I failed that one. Ooh dear. Gotta be careful of the ones with elec. We still don't have any form of our elec. So that's probably the most threatening thing to us here in Elf. Elect damage. Let's see. Okay, my short blades are very nearly at 8. Not quite. There it is. Let's turn that off. I'm not going to keep training it just for this rapier. That's another 6 skill, and my rapier is really just a backup for these enemies that we can't hurt otherwise. So yeah, okay, time to turn on ice magic. And eventually we'll be training towards simulacra. I wonder if I should be training another defensive skill, say either dodging or armor. Let's have a look. Our Swamp Dragon Scales has 7 base armor. So if that's 7, gloves are 1, boots are 1, and cloaks 1, which is 10. 7 plus 3, yep, that's 10. So we'll ask the bot, if we go AC 10, every 2 skill will give us 1 extra AC. That's really not too bad. Well, I guess it means if we train our armor from 8 to 10 or thereabouts, we'll get 1 extra AC. I guess that's not too exciting. Maybe I'd like to train a bit of dodging. If you have a look at the relative cost here, armor's at 12.7, whereas dodging's at 7.1. So I'll do a bit of dodging. The issue with dodging is that because I'm using a large shield without even being anywhere close to the skill for it, I'm never going to be amazing at dodging. That's a lot of guys. I think this calls for an invis, even if that's then going to annoy us. Yes, we really want to attack. Why is that happening? Got a jewelry shop, I think that looks like. Okay, let's see. Whoa. This is like the melee character's dream right there. The Spirit Shield Slay plus 6 amulet. What are we using at the moment? Just regen. Yeah, okay. I've marked it because it's interesting to note, but I don't think we're gonna want that because while it makes us quite a lot tankier, and while plus 6 slaying is really nice to have, it means that we lose access to our mana. That's probably the most useful thing there. I'll mark the resist corrosion as well. Maybe we'll want that at some point in the future. And plus 5 protection would be really good. I guess we could lose this Ring of Trog's Anger. It's giving us +5 strength and +4 dex, but that's not a big deal. And we can always switch it back on if we really need blink. Because we don't need the RF right now because we'll still have 1 point. So I think that might be the call here, that we pick up this ring of +5 protection and we switch over to this +5 protection ring. We're going from 25, 11, 21 to 30, 11, and 20. Yeah, so we're losing 1 shield due to the stats, the +5 strength and +4 dex, but our evasion's the same and we got 5 extra AC. I think that's worth it. And yeah, if you have a look, so this here in brackets next to time, it's showing you how long your last action took. So if I put on this ring, say I need to blink in an emergency, I can switch between these rings in 1 turn. So it's 0.5 of a turn to take off a ring and 0.5 to put on another one. So that's actually a fairly quick action if I really need it. Alright, so yeah, I'm happy with that. Get tankier. And we still have, yeah, a point of RF. I knew that, but I just wanted to check. I don't know why. Maybe the game was lying to me or something. That's a lot of dudes. Go invis. And am I going to be prompted? Yes. Still have no idea why that's happening. And again. I think that guy just shot his friend. Did he? He did. What a jerk. Why did he do that? His friend couldn't have been invis because I could see him. And as demonstrated here, I don't have see invis. Let's get some zombies. Because, yeah, it's getting a little bit out of hand here. Ooh, it's a lot of elves. We can't go invis now. You see we still got some leftover contamination. Every time you get invis, you get left with some. Or in fact, you get it as soon as you go invis. So if you go invis again when you've already got contamination, you'll start glowing, which means things will see you anyway. So there's not really any point. I mean, it's not like we can get mutated as a mummy from leftover contamination energy, but we can lose our stats from it. Hand axe of Elec. I think we're okay. Yeah. Wizard. Oh, he's the lightning bolt type 2. Let's see. Okay, well we got him with the vamp drain. I wanted to use that because it can't miss, so I wanted to be sure that I was going to get him. Looks like a vault down there. Yeah, there was a Boggart and a Tengu Conjurer. And there's a Deep Elf Sorcerer. Okay, so this is getting a bit scary. He's also already hasted himself. I want to receive corpses. Okay, I'm going to torment everything. And then I'm going to animate them. And step back. Taking this slowly because he can cast bolts of corrosion even though I'm sitting behind everyone. I'm going to instruct my zombies to try to get him. I doubt they will, but they can try. Come on, guys. They're making a good go of it. They actually got him. Wow. Okay, thanks, guys. Now I want the Boggart to go down. Now let's not walk over the fire. This is getting a bit crazy. Okay, that's way too many fire elementals. 6 of them, in fact. Alright, so... well, one of them we can probably blow up like this. Yeah, okay, never mind, it's alright. Situation looked a bit crazy, but it wasn't as bad. Okay, well, Ice Blast is out. I'm gonna start running back up here, and I'm gonna go invis again. Yeah, the fire elementals, yes, I really want to attack. They can't see invis either. Good. Alright. One of them has distortion. Which one? Okay, that one. Alright. So I want to go invis. Now I'm still contaminated. Okay, I can't really. What if I enslave this guy? It's only a 22% chance. It looks like the Orc Knights have pretty good MR. I mean, I kind of knew that. But I think I'm going to bring in some corpses, because I really don't want to be fighting the dude with distortion. So I'll tell my zombies to go on him. I don't think they're going to do it though. Maybe. No, let's go again. We failed it. Okay, he just banished. Go zombies. Get him. Okay, good. He went down. Alright. The other guys aren't that scary now. It's just I didn't want to be banished. Whoa. Okay, that stone arrow just felt like it took about half my health. Oh, okay, there's an invis guy. I was so confused. There you are. Get agnied. Are you a shapeshifter? Don't know. Odd to see a hippogriff in elf though. That one. Okay, we got a new amulet. I'm gonna ID that. No, we don't have much use for magic regen. It's a pretty mediocre amulet as it is. And then we're not so reliant on our magic that we need all the magic we can get. Let's see. Okay, this has blink in it. That's very good. It means we could not worry about having to rely on that ring. We've got the Book of the Sky. There are no spells in this one that I'd be interested in. I think these all look pretty mediocre. This book costs 2,000 gold. I think we're never getting that one. Changes we mostly can't use. Book of the Warp. I mean, maybe if this was a 15 rune game and we want to control blink, but that's not happening. Book of Callings. I also don't see anything very good in this book. Grand Grimoire. It sounds like it should have infestation in it, but it does not. Book of Death has Bolt of Draining in it. That's something that would be really nice for me to have. I'm going to mark that one. Book of Death. Okay. And Burglary has some more translocations in it. So Passage and then... Well, Pass Wall is kind of like one, but not really. Alright. So a bunch of different things I want there. I think I definitely, right now, this very second, want Blink though. Let's memorize that. Okay, we'll drop that. It's a 58% chance to fail with no training. So I'm going to turn that on. We're going to learn a little bit. Probably shouldn't take too many spell levels to get Blink quite castable. Glaive of Freezing. Go invis. We failed it, right? We failed again. And again. Okay, we finally got it, but we're like nearly dead now. And yes, I do really want to attack. Yes! Oh my god. Yes! Oh my god. Okay, I think we're losing to this again. Apparently the glaives are just really tough. Even when they can't see you. Oh my god. Let me pain you. Please. Please. Please, guy. Okay, there you go. That guy was really determined not to die there. Okay, as far as these other spells go that were in that shop, I don't have any more spell levels at all. I've got one. So I'd have to train spellcasting or forget things. What did I say? I was going to forget Control Undead. I wonder if I could use Bolt of Training now, or if I'd have to train Conjurations. Let's have a look. It's in the Book of Death. Bolt of Training. 67% fail. Okay, so I would have to train for that. In that case, I'm not really in a hurry. I'd like to get Simulacrum castable, and then I'll worry about it. Alright, fine. Let's keep going. An armor shop. No. We're not going to wear an Ice Dragon scales. Maybe we could. I would definitely have to wear the other RF ring then, so I guess that's not really worth it. Ice Dragon scales is a bit heavier than the poison scales, so it would also make our spellcasting harder again. Scroll of Holy Word, let's drop that. That really hurts to use. Alright, that's an angel. We are terrified of an angel. They always have holy weapons. So actually, I think that makes me want to leave here. I'm that afraid of an angel. Oh, am I really? No, I'm not. I'm Kiku. I can just make a zombie army. Alright, new plan. Let's make a zombie army. Let's get even more. Okay, they're all fairly mediocre. The Demonologist zombie and the Archer zombie, while they're sort of high level enemies, they're not going to do too much. Okay, go zombies. Man, I think they're actually just going to all get wrecked by this angel. Alright, yeah they are. He's immune to negative energy, so our pain weapon is pretty useless. And he has a Whip of Holy Wrath. I may have made a mistake here. He's resistant to poison and elect as well. I think I may have made a mistake here. Let's one of acid him. I'll use dot on the tile so I don't accidentally shoot my zombies. And I probably missed him. Okay, I actually hit. Alright, what if we now try a net? I should use dot again. Okay, we missed. We convulsed. Dot. Yeah, it's hard to hit because I have high evasion, so all my nets missed. I guess we can just start trying to hit him. We have all these zombies around. I guess it's working. He keeps healing though. Yeah, I don't know that this is working. There's a second one. Okay, alright, well we need to leave. I have 19 teleports now. I remember when I was struggling with only 4, but now we have 19. So I guess I can just teleport here and leave. You can't run from one of these guys because they're fast. Alright, let's teleport then. We can't kill an angel. And you can't go invis either because their aura reveals you. Okay, I guess we're going to vaults then. I wonder if I would rather have MR or invis in vaults. I feel like I'd rather have MR probably. With 3 points of MR, you mostly won't be marked, but there's still a chance. Whereas if you have 4 points of MR, it's never going to happen. So yeah. There's still lots of enemies that you can use invis on in vaults, but a lot of the more common ones like vault wardens or vault guards can all see invis anyway. And I guess then we don't have to deal with the warning about all the warnings prompts about wanting to stab things when we're invis. Like this guy. 1% chance to be marked. I like that a lot better. Did we just get marked anyway? No, okay, that was just his warning. His warning horn. Alright, the wizard scares me. I'm going to animate the things I've already killed. He is the Bolt of Cold one, so he's not the elect. That means he has Crystal Spear. So let's hit him with Agony. And again. And how are we going to finish him off? Can we paralyze him? 40% chance, that's really good. Okay. I'm not used to using evocations this much. So I've got to remember that for a lot of monsters, I'm going to have a pretty good chance to paralyze them with 10 points of evocations. Yes, exploding tomahawks. Okay. Gotta be a bit worried about the Annihilator. He's one who I probably, 3% chance. That's not gonna happen. Can I Agony him? It's about a 50-50. I got him though. So he's half dead. I don't know. I feel uncomfortable at this. I'm just gonna make zombies. He has lightning bolts as well, which can really hurt us. So some combination of lightning bolt and crystal spear would not be a good time. Yeah, wow, okay. I tried to leave elf, but looks like we're back. Ow, that hurt. More zombies. Gotta be careful because the hasted guys can do their acid bolts through all my zombies. Yeah, this is not going well. This guy just blinked next to us. I don't especially want to teleport because I've barely seen any of this level. Let's hit him with a vamp draining. He tried to lightning bolt me. Sneaky. Taking this slowly. Okay, good. No crystal spear. And then go zombies. Hit the same guy. And again. Focus fire. Have a wand of lightning that I've never used. There we go. This came very useful. And these guys are a massive pain. Got him there. Alright, so that was the most difficult orc pack, elf pack that we've seen. And we've just been in elf. That was harder than all the actual elf packs. Looks like we're summoning. Here we go. We've got even more elves. Let's get corpses. I've got to be very careful that the demonologist doesn't summon. The one that I'm most afraid of is probably the Tsitsimal because it has the spell undead. I think I'm going to put down a clouds on top of him That should do it. Good. And this Yaktor captain's going to stand there and shoot me, so I'll animate things. Alright, and it puts a zombie between us. Can you hit me again? Same deal, just put zombies between me and him. Okay, I'm willing to just step there now. I was waiting for the freezing cloud to clear. Not that I'm really that afraid of the freezing cloud, but I don't know. It's just something psychological about not wanting to step on it. That's a war gargoyle. I have so much trouble saying that. They hit for 30, but their metal splinters really hurt. And then again, they're immune to poison, negative energy, and all of that stuff, so they're really challenging for us. I think we get corpses, and again, and we animate them. We keep getting shapeshifted corpses, which we can't animate. So I appreciate the effort, Kiku, but if you could give me ones that I can animate, that'd be pretty sweet. This is no good. That's a lot of enemies. I'm just going to start backing off. I don't want to fight all that stuff like that. Maybe we can spread them out a bit. Doesn't look like it. They're all still coming. They can all see invis as well, so that trick won't work. Alright. Pretty good chance to agony. Miscast it though. Okay, well we got 2 zombies now. I've got to be wary that this one with a glaive is hitting me from distance, even though it looks like only one's hitting me at the moment. And agony. Why can't I agony him? Don't know. That was very odd. It seemed to be implying that I was targeting myself with the agony when I wanted to hit him. Not sure what was going on. Alright, cool. I shouldn't be charging in like this. Don't know what's in there. Especially if I'm seeing spiders. It might be a spider pack, which could imply tarantellas. Alright, he's gonna cast. I can't stop him anymore. Used to be able to break line of sight to stop him, but no longer. Dodging to 6. Well, our EV's gone from 11 to 12, so that's something, I guess. I need to switch to this weapon. There we go. Ran out of Dispel and Dead mana. Hey, more Ice Blast. Only 3 charges. Damn. Still better than none, I guess. How's our blink going? 24%, still way too high. Oh, he's gonna call stuff. Yeah, okay, it's coming. This stuff isn't too bad, I guess. I don't think these guys see invis. No, they don't. Okay, time to go invis. No, I can't. I took the cloak off. I remember now. Let's not fight the mitred slime creature. I say as I start fighting it. I think it's okay. Alright, there's an invis guy here. It's just an elf knight, so I don't mind just swinging at him. Got him. Okay, seems to be going alright so far. We haven't had any too bad situations in vaults. Again, I've been treating everything with a lot of respect because I know that I'm just a Mummy Necromancer from the blocks. I used to have a little, now I have a lot, but I'm never forgetting where I came from. So even though I'm a lot stronger than at the start of the game, I know that I'm still a pretty crappy mummy. So I'm trying not to get cocky, and I'm still running from situations because with your -2 aptitudes and your slow experience game, at any point in the game, except maybe like a 15 rune extended game, you're going to be weaker than anything else normally is at that point. So any situations where they might go ugly, if you're trying to streak mummy that is, or even just win it, you should be backing away and not just charging in. There you go. That was a very long-winded way of saying that I'm playing more carefully than I would on a lot of things. Alright, let's not... Like here, so there were 2 packs there, one above and one below, and my first instinct was to just back out and we'll fight them all from one angle rather than having a war on 2 fronts. Yeah, let's not fight 3 things at once. Again, the elect variety is always the most dangerous one. Don't summon. Well, at this point we've probably done most of the floor, so a summon is maybe not too bad. Whoa. I like how it doesn't stop the resting. We just keep resting. There are all these arrows flying in, hitting our zombies. Oh yeah, nothing to worry about. This is like a normal day in vaults. Happens all the time. Oh, I wanted to get a stab. If I'm on full HP, then I'm not going to die to a crystal spear. The ogre mages don't scare me so much anymore. We have 4 points of MR, so their odds to paralyze or confuse us are basically non-existent. They might even be non-existent, I'm not sure. Let's do one at a time. That should be like my motto. One at a time. It's the mummy way. As I then fight 2 at a time. Anyway, it's do what I say, not do what I do. Hey, Wand of Digging. That's awesome. We have no ID left though. So as soon as I get an identifier, I'll want to identify that. But having digging makes me feel a lot better about this game. Oh, there are no corpses. Alright, so that's Vaults 1 done. We did Elf 1, or most of Elf 1, until we got Angeled. And then we did Vaults 1. And then I guess, I don't know when we can go back to Elf, if ever. I'll need some good way of dealing with all those angels. But in the next one, we'll continue going down to Vaults 4. So hopefully see you back then. Goodbye.